often call for a toast with champagne, but have you ever considered sparkling wine instead?
Well, our next guest has budget-conscious sparkling wine recommendations to save us money while not compromising on taste. Please welcome back to the show, Sommelier Beverly Crandon. Good to see you, Beverly.
Good to see you guys again.
Season's greetings.
Yes.
Okay, Beverly, what is the technical difference between champagne and sparkling wine?
You know what, that's a great question because oftentimes people try to entice me to come to their parties. They're like, we're gonna have champagne, it's gonna be so good, Beverly. And I show up, I'm like, that's not champagne.
Oh.
That's just sparkling wine. In order for you to call something champagne, it has to come from Champagne, France, right? Because they come through like strict quality and winemaking needs that for you to put champagne on the bottle. So you can't just put sparkling wine in a glass and call it champagne.
Okay.
It's a very big difference in how it's made.
All right, I did not know that. All right, well, let's get drinking. The first up, we have a Sanfiletto DOCG Prosecco. So explain what that means.
Yeah, absolutely. So this Prosecco is quite lovely. It is a DOCG, so it means higher quality.
Okay.
The family is Sanfiletto family. It's a multi-generational winemaking family. What I love about this particular Prosecco, because it's a DOCG, is that it hits you on so many parts of your palate in terms of flavor and texture. So you're getting green apple, you're getting pear on the nose, some white flowers, and then that eerie feel from the bubbles on the palate makes this a wonderful wine.
Yeah.
For someone who likes like a lighter Prosecco, but they don't want to compromise on the complexity of the wine.
It's very bright.
That's lovely. That's very good.
So good. You actually say we should specifically look for the DOCG on the label. What is that? Why is that?
What does that mean?
I do. So when you're buying Prosecco, you'll see it either say DOC or DOCG. DOCG just means it's guaranteed quality. For you to put DOCG on your Prosecco, it means the grapes come from a finite area of northeastern Italy. And it also means that the grapes come from an area that has high elevation, so it's better quality. It's all hand-picked. So unless you know a lot about Prosecco, when you're in your store, just go with the DOCG and get rid of the guesswork.
That's great.
Okay, good advice. All right. So is Prosecco made a specific way, Beverly?
It is, and that's really important, right? So you have two main ways that you'll make sparkling wine. One is the way that champagne is made, so a traditional method. But the way Prosecco is made, it's a method called Charmat method. So second fermentation, the part that gives it the bubbles, happens in a large pressurized tank. And so I'm able to produce like a higher volume, it's faster. It takes 4 months maybe to produce Prosecco versus years for your champagne.
Okay, let's talk about price point for this.
$25.
Okay,
And I'm telling you, it's
that's a lot
really
cheaper
good.
than champaign.
Did you see the way our cheap faces lit up? We're like, oh, $25. We like that.
Good. It's really good.
Everybody's getting one of those.
Yeah.
All right.
No, you're joking. No.
No.
All right, now we have our second wine. This time it's from Spain. So why did you want to emphasize this is not a cava? What does that
some
mean?
Spain lovers in here. Exactly. When people think sparkling wine from Spain, they think cava. But this is a corponat. This is from Mascandi. It's their corponat. What they're telling you here is that it's a sparkling wine, but the rules and regulations in order for you to put corponat on the label are far more stricter. When I look at rules and regulations for sparkling wine making, corponat is very close to some of the rules that you see in champagne. So it gives you a sense in terms of the quality that you're going to get here.
Okay. I feel like we should, you know what I mean?
Yeah?
Oh, sorry, where are we at here?
We're right there.
Well, I feel like you just answered this, but you say corponat is very closely to champagne?
It is. So second fermentation for this happens in the bottle. So with Prosecco, it happened in a large tank. Here, it's individual bottle. And that's why you see champagne cost so much, because sometimes the producer will do second fermentation in bottle for like 5 years. So imagine I've harvested my grapes in 2020, but I can't monetize it for 5 years. That all goes into the price. But that is how corponat is even made. And it's outside of France. And this, with this high quality, only $38.
Oh, great, amazing.
We like that.
Okay, great.
Okay, so now you're taking us to France with a Crémant, is that correct?
Correct, very good.
Je parle un peu de français, excusez-moi. So describe this one while we taste it.
Yeah, so this is from a family called J.J. Vincent. It's the Crémant de Bourgogne, so from Burgundy. This family they've been making wine in Burgundy since 1862, so you know it's coming from Providence. Listen, if something says Crémant and it's from France, what they're telling you is that this is a sparkling wine made the same way champagne is made, but just outside. I call it Crémant champagne's French cousin is what this is. So second fermentation in bottle. What I love about this, so it's made from Chardonnay.
Okay.
And so I find Chardonnay just lends itself so nicely to sparkling wine. So I'm getting like big apple, brioche on here, but a long, lovely integrated finish on this wine.
All right.
Fantastic.
And talk to us about the price. ¿Cuánto cuesta? How much?
This one, depending on region, is about $35 to $40. And again, made the same way champagne is made and
Okay,
gorgeous.
but worth it, right?
Yes.
That works.
Yes.
Okay, last but not least, you're taking us back home with wine, sparkling from Ontario,
Yes.
Canada. Of course, this is the yes. This is the Cremant de Jourdain. What is the difference between a French Cremant, the one that we just tried,
Right.
and this Ontario wine?
So it's regulated in France to put Cremant on the bottle. It's not regulated here in Ontario, Canada. But what's fun with this Cremant de Jourdain, what they're trying to tell you is that this is a sparkling wine made the same way that your Cremants are made, so traditional method. I love this new release from these guys.
sweetness.
We talked about wines aging in bottle for second fermentation. This one has aged for 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And what happens when it goes through second fermentation for so long, it just rounds out the mouthfeel. This is a gorgeous sparkling wine on the palate and the same aging potential as some of your champagnes.
All right, so it's aged for 3 years. Is that in the price? Like, how much does this one cost?
This one is $55. But you're right, so it aged for longer.
I knew it. I knew
it's
it.
55.
I was like, the
But
longer the
it's
age,
very
the higher the
lovely.
price. All right, so how much would one expect to pay for a bottle of champagne?
For those large labels, you're looking anywhere between $80 to $120. So everything I've talked to you about today, way less than that, but gorgeous.
Yeah.
Okay, Beverly,
impact.
thank you so much for
Yes,
these budget-conscious
cheers.
sparkling wine recommendations. So good.